So we will look at best time to buy and sell stock 2. And the question is, you're given an array prices where prices I is the price of a given stock on the ith day. Find the maximum profit you can achieve. You may complete as many transactions as you like. That is, buy one and sell one share of the stock multiple times. You may not engage in multiple transactions simultaneously. And here we have the prices for each different day. So for this, what we would do is we would use the two-pointer approach, where current pointer would point to today's price and the next pointer would point to next day's price. If the next day's price is less than today's price, then we don't do anything. But if the next day's price is more than today's price, then we would calculate the difference, and then that difference would be our profit. And here we have a sort of breakdown. So I is the current day and I plus 1 is the next day. And since current day is 7 and next day is 1, 1 is less than 7, so we don't do anything, we just skip to the next day. And then the current day is 1 and then the next day is 5. Next day's price is more than today's price, so we would get the difference for that, and that difference would be 4. So that's a profit for that day. And then we would have 5, which is the current day, and then for the next day we would have 3. 3 is less than 5, so we don't get the profit for that, and we just go to the next day. And then the current day is 3, and then the next day is 6, and 6 is more than 3. We would get the difference for that, and that difference would be our profit, which is 3. And then the current day is 6, and then the next day is 4. 4 is less than 6, so we don't get the profit, and we don't calculate the difference for that, so we just skip to the next. And then we would calculate the profit for all of the days. So 4 plus 3, 7, so this would be our total profit. So here we would have total profit equals 0, and then we would have 1 day profit, which would be 0 also. And here we will have a while loop for I in range length prices -1. The reason we do -1 is since we're using the two-pointer approach and the other pointer is always looking one index ahead. So if you don't do -1, I would come all the way here to 4, and I plus 1 would try to look at an element after 4 which doesn't exist, and that would cause out of bound error. But when we do -1, what would happen is I would come all the way here, and then I plus 1 would be 4, and that would be fine, and that's what we're looking for. So here we would do today price, which would be prices I, and then we would do next day price, which would be prices I plus 1, and then we would do the comparison. If next day price is more than today price, then we would calculate the profit for that day. And for this we would do next day price minus today price, and then we would add it up to total profit. So we would take the 1 day's profit and then we would add it up to total profit, and then we would just return total profit. And there you have it.